Elements of Fiction quiz. This quiz is worth 25 points. Directions: carefully read the following questions. Select the best answer from the choices provided. As you work through this quiz, make sure you're pausing this video and answering the questions, and take your time. You have both periods if you need it. Okay, go ahead and fill in your first, last name, and the period of the class that you have. Number 1. A character that is the central or main character in a story is the protagonist. True or false? Number 2. The exposition of the plot will not reveal the conflict. True or false? Number 3. A round character is one that is fully described by the author. True or false? Number 4. The words and actions of a minor character help to move the plot along. True or false? Number 5. A character who contrasts with another character in order to highlight particular qualities of the other is an antagonist. Number 6. A character that changes little, if at all, is a static character. Number 7. The setting reveals where, but not when, a story takes place. Number 8. The narrator usually states the theme of the story in the end. Notice that bolded word states. The narrator usually states the theme of the story in the end. Number 9. A conflict is a struggle between opposing forces. Number 10. The character who has a complex personality. He or she is played as conflicted and contradictory is a flat character. The character who has a complex personality. He or she is played as conflicted and contradictory is a flat character. 11. Point of view is when the writer decides who will narrate or tell the story. 12. The narrator is all-knowing, reporting the thoughts of more than one character. First person point of view, third person limited point of view, third person omniscient point of view. The narrator, a character, speaks directly to the reader using pronouns such as I, me, and we. First person point of view, third person limited point of view, third person omniscient point of view. 14. The narrator tells what only one character thinks and feels. Third person point of view, third person limited point of view, third person omniscient point of view. When you're done 14, go ahead and click to the next section. Section 2, you're going to read each scenario and choose the best answer to identify the type of conflict described. 15. A terrible tsunami destroys the coast and separates Ty from his family. Man vs. self, man vs. nature, man vs. technology, man vs. man, man vs. society, man vs. supernatural. Number 16. Hunter has to find the code to stop a computer program from wiping out the United States bank records. Choose which conflict below fits. Number 17. Rachel and Anna have been friends for years. However, their new classmate Tanya has come between them. '18. Tracy knows her parents don't approve of certain movies. Should she stay and watch with her friends or be true to her values? Number 19. It seems everyone Frank and Jim know has been infected. Zombies are everywhere. How will they survive? Number 20. Tally wants to stay as she is. Will she break the rules and not have the surgery her government requires? Okay, go ahead and click to section 3. For section 3, you're going to be reading a short story called Summer Reading by Ken Liu. It's posted in Google Classroom. You need to go ahead and read this passage and carefully answer the questions. You should annotate and make notes to help you while reading. I cannot read this story to you, so please go ahead, read the story, pause this video, and if you want the questions read to you, there's 5 more questions. You can finish the video when you get to that point. Number 21. Which comparison of CN 344-315 to a human is most emphasized in the passage? Keyword most. The robot grows old like a human. The robot is reliable like a human. The robot expresses original ideas like a human. The robot experiences feelings like a human. Again, which comparison of CN 344-315 to a human is most emphasized in the passage? Go back to the text to make sure you have the correct answer and find evidence. Number 22. Which sentences from the passage support the answer in part 1? Choose 2 answers. CN 344-315 passed rows and rows of empty racks that age and rust had turned into delicate filigree as... I can't see the rest of it, so you'll have to finish that one on your own. He grieved the passing of each one as deeply as his circuits allowed. The old robot continued to trundle down the well-worn path between the empty racks, the noise of grinding. Again, finish that one on your own. And then CN 344-315's joy was to enter this room at the end of a day. Again, which sentences from this passage support your answer in part 1? Select 2 answers. Number 23. What is the main way that the setting affects the passage? Because the events take place in the future, a character is unfamiliar with present-day items. Because the events take place in the future, a character makes unpredictable decisions. Because the events take place in an old building, the characters assume that they are alone. Because the events take place in an old building, the characters think they will encounter danger. Again, what is the main way that the setting affects the passage? Number 24, last question. Which theme is developed mainly by the character of the robot? Discovering the past can be an adventure. Change is the only thing that is constant in life. Knowledge becomes more meaningful when it is used. Believing in a cause can change the minds of others. Which theme is developed mainly by the character of the robot?